Sawadee ka.
Sawadee ka. Welcome to Patong!
Welcome to Patong Beach in Phuket, Thailand.
We are in Phuket!
Or fuck
Alright. Or fuck it.
But
take your pick.
Technically, it's Phuket.
It's Phuket, so fuck it. As we learn tonight.
Jesus.
Yes. So
we got in.
Parental advisory. We are a little tipsy.
He's a little tipsy.
Wink. It is day 14. Normally we do the vlogs the day after, but
yes.
Tomorrow we're doing an early morning excursion.
Yep.
We have a rather expensive breakfast we've paid for, so
yep. Which we may or may not utilize tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So we if we waited till tomorrow, we're not going to be able to do this until pretty darn late, and we figured get a jump on it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's been an interesting night, so we want to capture the moment. We want to capture the essence of what is the first night walking on Bangala. Oh, she's still here. Don't worry.
I'm still here.
They thought you were. Oh, there she goes again. Anyway. What did we do today?
What did we do today? We got to our hotel at about 5 p.m.
We flew
from Chiang Mai.
From Chiang Mai
to Phuket. To Phuket. I'm tired. I don't know why I was saying Phuket. So yeah, Chiang Mai to Phuket. What, a 2-hour flight? It went by super quick.
Yeah, it was a rather nice flight that I booked us as red.
Or premium flex.
Premium flex.
So red carpet treatment.
Premium flex. You're like, what? Okay, premium flex. Not a big deal.
Flexible,
it wasn't
premium.
Yeah, it wasn't that much more expensive.
Yeah.
And holy crap, we arrived at the airport, and I'm not going to say it was like white glove treatment, but it was special treatment.
Definitely.
Front to back.
Back to front. So instead of standing in line with hundreds of other people who were moving super slow, like creepy crawling,
we went to the front line.
So yeah, they're like, here, go down. You want to go down this aisle that's roped off, and we get to the front of said line, and sure enough, there's a red carpet. Literal
red carpet for us.
That hadn't been cleaned in probably a few weeks.
Yeah,
but
well,
it's an airport,
there is that.
so we're not going to be picky. But we still got red carpet treatment.
So this was kind of weird. So we checked in. They weighed our baggage.
They put the tags on.
And then they gave us our baggage back.
Yeah, which apparently we then had to roll over to like the next.
Yeah, we had to take it to the X-ray section.
Yeah.
Where they would X-ray it, and then we had to verify it coming off or coming out of the X-ray machine that it was our luggage.
That it was our luggage, and that we're like, yes, our luggage is making its way through. That is correct.
Very strange.
So I don't know if they have had an incident where it's like a person's bag goes through the X-ray machine and it suddenly disappears, or
I'm like,
either way, they're like, you have to check it yourselves.
Yeah, my luggage comes out in the X-ray machine, and I'm standing there with the guard. I had to stand in a spot after I put it on.
Yeah.
He goes, "Is that your luggage, sir?" "Why, yes, it is." "Thank you. You may go now." I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think he said something like leading up to the whole thing, trying to explain the process, but I couldn't hear him very well.
Anyway,
but that was only quirky thing.
Zone 1 of getting on the plane, got on the plane super quick.
Very quick.
And even when we're on the plane, they come over, they're like, if you are in rows 1 through 6, you get a special meal. Everybody else, if you'd like to buy a lesser meal, you're welcome to try. And when they came around to give out the meals, you had to show them your ticket that proved that the seat you were sitting in is the seat you bought. Yeah, and that you didn't just jump up into an empty seat. The flight was good.
Flight was good. Food was decent.
Yes. She's talking at a weird place now.
This poor guy got the spicy Thai basil.
Oh my gosh. I did not realize that my airplane food would burn the shit out of my mouth. And they gave me a tiny bottle of water to drink. That sucked. Anyway, we land. Got off the plane. Joe's bag was the first one out of the carousel. Once again, red carpet treatment.
Yep, that was pretty good.
I think mine was like the 8th. That was good.
Yes. Top 10, not bad.
Yep. We got out of the airport, no problem finding transportation. Somewhere around $22, we got a really nice private ride. So it was about $22-$23, and it was an hour and 10 minutes from the airport to our hotel. Not so much distance-wise. I think it was like 23 kilometers, which for those in the U.S., that is roughly, I don't know, miles.
Google it.
Yeah. I'm going to guess about 16. But, the traffic. The traffic was brutal.
The traffic was pretty horrible.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrible.
Even our driver was doing some heavy sighing.
But it is interesting driving here. It's like it's constant, like over a hill, then down into a valley. You have a beach, Kamala Beach, whatever beach, Patong Beach. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
We got here, no problem, no issue. Checking in was stressful.
Weirdly so.
Weirdly,
the lobby was super loud, had loud music, plus the chattering.
Yeah, and the
lady at the front desk
yeah,
was also soft-spoken.
Yeah, the receptionist was not easy to understand.
No.
And she was throwing numbers at us, and she wasn't trying to upsell us.
She was trying to be helpful while also trying to.
She was confusing as shit. Yeah. So we bought a breakfast. I don't know.
We'll use it at some point.
Yeah, so we're here for 4 nights. 4 nights plus a breakfast and 2 free drinks was $700. That's not bad.
You mean baht?
No, 700 US dollars.
For our total stay.
It was 24,000 baht.
That's right.
24,000 baht for about $700.
Gotcha.
Not bad.
No.
So we got our room. We came to our room. We freaked out a little bit because our room is right across from the pool that is sitting there going boom, 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 boom. It's like the ghettos all over, man. I looked outside, expected seeing cars bouncing, somebody out there with a record player going. It was pretty noisy. So
yes.
we asked our bellhop that brought up our luggage a couple minutes later. I'm like, dude, does this go on all night? He goes, 24-hour, no. I'm like, okay.
So
when does it stop?
Thankfully, it stops at 10 p.m. So in
30 minutes.
Half an hour.
30 minutes it stops.
Yep.
Okay, we can deal with that. It's Patong.
I'm not really hearing anything now, though.
Who goes to bed before 10?
Yeah, especially at this
My
time.
brother's watching this going, what is your problem? You should be at the strip club. Making it rain.
Not tonight, dude. Not tonight.
Yeah, me and my brother in his 20s. He'd be like, yo!
Oh, God. Y'all would be nightmares.
Yeah. So we got settled in, and we headed out to find dinner.
Yes, we found delicious dinner.
We found a great dinner.
Yes.
So it is not Lana.
It's not Lana Square.
Not Lana Square in Chiang Mai. Not even close.
It's a different vibe.
But
it's still good.
it was very good.
Yes.
So we walked into a food stall area, and instantly you're bombarded by
all the waiters from the respective vendors.
Imagine this. I mean, there were maybe 20 tables. There's 10 vendors. And each vendor has a spokesperson trying to entice you. And they all try and entice you at the same time.
Yes.
It's a little overwhelming.
It is, especially with all the picture menus.
So I'm walking down, I'm like, thank you, fuck you, fuck off. Have a very nice fuck day.
Have a day.
Have a day. And eventually I'm like, okay, dude, you like followed me down. This one guy just followed us.
Yes.
Which I do want to talk about customer service here. We'll get to that.
Yes.
But this dude followed us. So we kind of walked into like a quiet area.
A little off, away from the tables and back to tucked in area.
Which got really hot really quick.
Yeah, with the lack of fans.
But we're back there and we're looking. He just like taps me. He goes, that's my food stall. And he shows me menu. He's like, what do you want? And we're like, okay, dude, we'll take a look at your menu.
Yep.
So we're looking at it like, I don't know. Looks good.
Yeah, it all looks good.
So I'm like, Joe, take a look. And while she's looking, I walked over and actually like looked at the cooks, and they looked like they were practicing safe cooking.
Yeah.
They had rubber gloves on and everything.
Yep.
Yep. they weren't ready for the
food prep.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I don't know what word you were gonna use, but let's stick with food prep.
Let's stay with that.
Yeah.
So I got a pineapple chicken rice.
Yep, you got
which
stir
is like
fry.
my go-to.
Yep.
Check out this picture.
And I got I think it was like chicken leg and thigh and extra, and then like this massive.
She got like
mountain
curry
of
rice. Yeah, this massive
the
mountain
flavor
of
of it
curry
wasn't
rice.
my favorite.
No.
But it was a lot of rice. The chicken was delicious.
So we sat down.
Ate all that.
Yeah, our waiter also went and got us drinks, which apparently came from a different vendor.
Mm-hmm.
That vendor came around collecting his money later.
Yeah.
Which confused the hell out of me. I'm like, he was just collecting for drinks, but our waiter had brought us our drinks. I thought for sure I was getting scammed. I'm like, if I get scammed out of 200 baht, it's like $6.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's not the end of the world.
Okay. But it all
yeah,
worked.
It all worked out fine.
Yeah.
They were all on the up and up, which I think makes sense. Because then that way you just have business continue to boom.
I think we had 3 beers, which were about 360 baht. We had
3 beers.
Yeah, 3 big beers. We had the 2 entrees, which were 220. And then we got a roti, strawberry chocolate.
Yep, strawberry and chocolate.
So it was pretty good.
Strawberry and chocolate, yes.
It wasn't my favorite roti. It was almost like a baked roti, not a fried roti.
It was more of the baked variety, because I think
Yeah.
other rotis we got had like a bit more oil involved.
It was good food. And
Yes.
then after that, we decided to continue the walk to stretch our legs, and we were going to go see Patong.
Bangla Road.
Bangla Road.
Because we are in Patong Beach
We're
area.
in Patong. So we walked down
To Bangla Road.
we walked down the Bangla Road,
Yep.
which is what, maybe a 10-minute walk from here? 10-minute walk from our hotel?
I didn't time it, but probably.
About 10 minutes. We got to Bangla, and it actually wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be.
Which is surprising, given it's a Friday night.
It was Friday night,
So, like,
8:30.
yeah.
Now, granted, maybe it gets crazier. We left there about 9 something.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed. One of the bars I was really looking forward to seeing was a tiger bar.
Yeah.
Not live tigers, but it had
But it had the tiger theme with like
yeah.
monster
Monster-
tiger images everywhere.
everywhere. It was like this jungle theme with like tigers pouncing out of you from the ceiling. And they rebranded to IQ.
Yep.
They had some girls dancing on stage, but meh.
Yeah.
They have to be
So-
regretting that branding.
Well, I don't know if it was a rebranding or if another bar entirely just took it
Yeah.
over.
So we walked to the end of Bangla,
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of interesting walking on Bangla. You're constantly getting pulled at.
You
Now,
have
granted-
all kinds of pamphlets with pictures on them and different words shoved into your face, and I was about ready to deck a bitch, to be honest.
Yeah, so as she said, you're constantly being bombarded with pictures of like, hey, come drink this here, or hey, come smoke this here, or hey,
the
what-
harem is open. Come over here.
well, no, Joe.
No.
Joe.
No.
What else were they trying to get us to go do?
You tell me.
So we get to the end of Bangla Road.
No, not even the end. It was at the beginning.
Well, no, at the beginning they were doing it, but by the end,
Middle.
we had our conversation.
Our conversation.
We had our conversation.
I'm out.
She's out. So, amongst other things, they keep throwing up in front of us. Come see the ping pong show.
Okay, so ping pong show, right? Regular ping pong. If your brain's already where this story is going, fuck you. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know. I don't want to know. The fact that I learned what this actually is here, I want to scrub my brain with fucking alcohol. Okay, just straight up alcohol. Like rubbing alcohol that you put on wounds. I just want to scrub my brain with this. No. Shut up. Let me do my rant. So, if you're already 5 minutes ahead of us, fuck you. Ping pong show. For those less educated, you might think, I don't know, But I thought, okay, so there's a table. You need to get off camera with your facial expressions. Regular ping pong table, regular paddles. You're not helping. and you hit the ball with said paddles and have it bounce back and forth like a normal human being. Or just an extreme beer pong event. So why don't you educate the currently innocent, about to be fucking traumatized audience as to what the ping pong show is here?
And she just asked me towards the end, she goes, I don't understand why they keep advertising ping pong shows with pictures that look like orgies.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
And
because
I made assumptions.
It's ping pong with beer pong or beer pong. I don't know.
I made assumptions she knew what a ping pong show was.
Which
in
I'm blown away by.
Thailand.
Like, why would you presume that
And
I knew what it was?
I looked at her, I'm like, excuse me? Like you do you know what a ping pong show is? And she goes, well, they're just playing ping pong, aren't they?
Yeah, and they just throw naked ladies on these advertisements because if you have a picture of two dudes playing ping pong on a ping pong table, it's not going to catch the person's eye. So they're just using pictures of naked ladies to scam them into watching a legit ping pong match.
Or maybe they could have very two well-endowed women playing ping pong with their boobs.
Or something like that. But apparently it's worse.
Yeah. So anyway, I educated her on what a ping pong show was.
Yeah. I'd say Google it, but don't.
So
ask one of your pervy
We now know
friends.
what ping pong is.
I already knew what ping pong was.
All right, we're moving along.
Are we?
Apparently we are. That happened. So we made our way back down Bangla. We went down a side street.
Yes.
And
I'm still ranting as we're walking.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I heard it for quite a while.
Makes no sense.
So oh yeah, we're going back. We're not moving on. And so going up Bangla Road, she's like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in ping pong.
I was all polite.
No, thank you. No, thank you. After I explained it, she's like, fuck off. Get out of here. What's wrong with you? Get alive. Did your mother know what you do? So the whole way down down Bangla Road.
Those words never left my mouth. Those words never left my mouth, let alone enter my brain. I just got more aggressive with my hand gesture, like, fuck off.
Yeah,
and he's like, be less obvious about it. I'm like, I don't want that shit in my face.
Yeah, I'm telling her, I'm like,
he's putting it in my face like this. Okay?
Don't get us killed on Bangla.
What is it aggressive? Like, no, I don't want to see vagina ping pong.
You were fine with it before you knew what it was?
I didn't get a good look at it, and I was wearing my glasses too. And then you explained to me why there's a combo of the words ping pong and naked ladies, and suddenly I just see it everywhere.
So our two viewers have had 10 minutes of us talking about ping pong show. My mom will be peeing herself, but everybody else is going,
why
okay,
move on. Why would your mom be peeing herself? Does she know what
she's going to be laughing her ass off.
Does she know what ping pong is?
I guarantee she knows what a ping pong show is.
Your mother?
I didn't tell her, but I'm sure she knows what a ping pong show is.
I'm not making a bet. I'm not making a bet.
You want to make a bet that an Albright doesn't know what a ping pong show is?
No, I'm not. But your mother?
I bet your dad knows.
I'm never asking.
Hope you're watching this, Bill.
I'm never asking that question.
Moving on for the second time. So on our way back down Bangla.
I'm fucking traumatized. I can't deal with this. I'm gone. Bye.
We went down a side street, and the harem was there.
That was funny. Harem, open now.
Yeah, open up. Just look inside. But we did sit down at, what was the bar?
What?
What was the bar that we sat down?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Some bar had a Tour de France, ladies Tour de France playing. So we're like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah, we just saw cyclists, and we're like, oh, yellow jersey. Let's watch this.
So we sat down. We had 2 beers and. What are they called?
I don't know. Some soliciting.
Bar girls?
Yeah, bar girls.
Bar girl. I think they're just bar girls. The bar girls tried to engage us a little bit, and their whole deal is, they want you to buy them what they're called lady drinks.
Is that what those were? Because it just said lady drinks, and it didn't provide any other description. I meant to ask you about that while we were there.
Yeah, it's lady drinks.
What does that mean?
You are paying for their time. So if you buy one of these women a lady drink, she'll spend, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes with you maybe?
Just hanging out.
Talking. maybe if you're not around, she'll be hanging on me, trying to, keep me drinking, keep her drinking, and eventually...
Like, keep you spending money, basically.
Oh, and eventually, take her home type deal.
I thought it was just spending money
No.
to the establishment.
Nope. Their main goal is they get paid. So if you want to
I have questions
rent...
for you off camera.
Yeah, if you want to rent a lady girl, or not a lady girl. Not, well, I didn't say lady boy. If you want to rent one of these women for the night, then you have to buy them from the bar. So you pay the bar to remove them from it, because with them no longer working at the bar, they're no longer pulling in customers.
Okay.
So you compensate the bar, and then the woman will go with you for a short time or a long time. And it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but I've watched a lot of videos. That doesn't make it any better.
He's done some weird research on YouTube.
I've researched Thailand a lot.
Mainly the name of scams to look out for, but then it gets down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, these bar girls, they brought over, I don't know, about a 3-foot diameter stump, and it's one of the beer drinking games they have.
Yeah, stump's statistic.
Yeah, and they get about a 3-inch nail, and they start the nail, and they tap it in all around, and then
they get it started. Yeah.
Yeah, the object of the game is you've got a hammer with a
you got the thick side,
about
and then
a quarter inch surface area, strike area on the thin side, and the goal is the first person to hammer their nail in wins.
All the way.
So I played with 2 other women, and I guess the madame, if you would, she strikes first. She hits that thing.
Yep.
Second girl, she hits it. Me, I'm sitting there going, oh, fuck. This is my 3rd beer.
3rd going on 4. Let's
go. 3rd big one. I'm like, all right, line up. I'm like, pap, nailed it.
No pun intended.
Yeah. And the 2 women were like, what?
You clearly got them too early in the night.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So madame goes again. She hits it. The other lady, she hits it. I'm like, all right, I got lucky. Whap! They're like, what? I won.
You did. Again, they got them too early in the night, so joke's on them.
So that was fun.
Yep.
You played them.
I did play, but then they threw in a 4th player.
Yeah.
Who was definitely sandbagging.
I don't know. I think she was just hitting really hard. If she hit it, she got lucky.
I don't know. I got the feeling that she
You have to balance strength and accuracy.
I feel like she had the accuracy, but she was just playing dumb on purpose.
Yeah.
Until closer to the end, and then she was like getting that nail in 3 hits.
Yeah. Joe lost all 3 women.
Which is fine. I don't give a shit.
Just saying.
That's fine.
Anyway, we had a great time on Bangala. Yeah. We got out of there. We walked home. The sidewalks are great here.
They're freaking wide.
The sidewalks are wide. They don't have holes.
Yeah, they don't have ramps.
It's the easiest walking we've had since we've been in Thailand.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
It's kind of weird. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to walking in the sand.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be good.
Anyway, we're back at our hotel. We're getting ready to go see elephants again tomorrow.
Yep.
And then do Bangala Road again tomorrow night.
Yep.
What was it I said earlier? I wanted to circle back to customer service.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I don't know. Every every other video, I try and touch on some kind of a topic that's not pertinent to what we did that day, but kind of like an interesting to know thing. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was customer service. So it caught us off guard a little bit. You walk into, so it really hit us in Bangkok when we walked into a tailor shop. And the guy comes up, he's like, can I help you? Can I do this? I'm like, no, thank you. We just want to look. And the dude followed us for 15 minutes.
It was awkward.
Right behind us.
Yeah.
He was like 2 feet behind us.
Yeah.
Standing there, quiet, professional.
But obviously lurking.
Oh, obviously lurking. He was stalking us.
It was annoying.
Yep.
We couldn't make our own comments or observations of that him
Nope.
overhearing, and it was annoying.
We went to a jewelry store. Same thing.
Oh,
they freaking follow us.
Yep.
We've gone to multiple stores and the salesperson will follow you around. And that's what they do. That's kind of like even a lot of restaurants. You go into a restaurant, you sit down, and then you will have a waiter that will stand like 4 or 5 feet off the table and just stand there like perfectly still looking at you, just waiting to be beckoned to place your order.
Yes, to place our order or for us to let them know when we're done. Like when our
whatever stage of the meal you're at, they just kind of stand there staring at you, like instantly ready to engage.
The staring is a little weird.
It's very weird. It's taken a little bit to get used to. But I will say tonight, like we had dinner and we're ready to cash out. And it was a much different environment.
Yeah.
And our waiter was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it annoyed me. I'm like, wait, this is Thailand. You're supposed to wait. Where the hell is our waiter? 10 minutes later, I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to shoot somebody.
But yeah, like you said though, tonight's dinner location was a much different vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, but the customer service is much different here than in the U.S.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are centric on helping you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pushy.
No.
Even on Bangla Road, even with the ping pong show, they weren't that pushy.
After the 5th one in my face, though.
It's not pushy.
It's
They're
pushy when it's
persistent. And it's not one person being persistent.
No.
It just so happens within a quarter mile, there's like 40 people
with the
same ping pong show thing. I wish I was exaggerating, but there were like 40 people in a quarter mile. so many of them.
So annoying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And we're going back tomorrow.
It'll be fun.
Anyway, I think that wraps up our night.
It does. And apparently I have rage issues. So it's fine.
We saw ladyboys.
I still swear they were girls. They had legit tits.
They were 6'2".
There are
with
tall
double
women
D
in the
tits.
world. There are tall women in the world with double D tits.
There are not tall Thai people.
Sure there are.
These 4 women were
When you
like
have
6 foot plus.
They were not that tall. They also had fucking heels on.
Okay, true, they had heels on, so maybe they were like 5'9".
Which
maybe
I'm a
5'8".
5'8", so it's not uncommon.
Triple D.
Not uncommon.
It is in Thailand. Have you been paying attention?
Have you been paying attention to plastic surgery options to get boob enhancements?
How do you think the men got them?
They look like women to me.
Once again, my mom is pissing herself.
I think your dad's more likely to be pissing himself. Your mom's like, what the hell is my son talking about on YouTube? These are family dinner conversations, not internet conversations.
Yes, we are definitely getting censored on YouTube. Any Hooters.
Anyway, if you're my coworker, hi.
Yes, so we did officially see ladyboys tonight.
I still think that's a weird term.
It is, but at least they acknowledge it.
What, like drag queens isn't acknowledging it?
They were some big dudes. They were some big dudes with some big honkers.
There were some big boobs. So, still impressed by the makeup. The makeup was next level.
She's sitting there looking, going, their makeup is so nice. Are you sure they're not women? And I'm like, yeah, that's not a lady.
They had boobs. I got distracted by the boobs. Anyway, we can end that there.
She said it, not me. All right.
Well, you were just focused on the fact that we're dudes, but we're a half hour into this, so we should probably just like nick it here.
Naked here?
Nick it here.
Nick it. Yes, we're gonna nick it. we had, that was yesterday, right?
What was yesterday?
That we had breakfast next to some English gentleman, and he gets up from the table. He's like, nobody will nick my table. I'll be right back. Will you watch it for me? I'm like, okay.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, so we sat there for the next like 2 minutes going, do you want to nick his drink? Oh, let's nick his silverware. Let's nick this. Let's nick that.
They didn't get to that level. We're just like, well, maybe not the table, but they'll take your phone that you left there.
Yeah, the dude just walked away and left his phone on the table.
Walked away with his glasses and his phone on the table. Just like, well, we're apparently very trustworthy looking people. But after this video, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, we're out of here.
Bye. This is going to be so much editing.
So ends day 14. And we have 1 week from today. 1 week from today, right now, we will be on our way home. Somewhere in Bangkok is my guess, awaiting our flight.
Probably.
We are 2/3 of the way through the vacation.
Which is wild.
It's been crazy.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.